1 in 2 women in North America will be affected by cancer, and 1 in 4 will be diagnosed with cancer themselves. Once diagnosed and treated, many survivors experience a number of physical and psychological challenges. For example, cancer survivors are at an increased risk for secondary cancers, diabetes, and depression. One way of helping to offset these health concerns is through being physically active. It's recommended that cancer survivors engage in 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activities each week, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activities, or some combination of the two. These are activities that get your heart rate up and get you sweating. Examples include brisk walking, running, biking, swimming, or dancing. It's also recommended that cancer survivors engage in strength training that work the major muscle groups in the lower and upper bodies 2 to 3 times a week. Finally, guidelines suggest stretching major muscle groups when aerobic and strength training activities are performed. It's important to note that while guidelines are helpful in providing a benchmark, they can also instill a sense of guilt and failure if the level of activity feels too much for one to accomplish. So it's important to know that studies generally show being more active is better than not being active at all, and having more or less active days is normal. And it's never too late to start being physically active. Accumulate physical activity throughout the day. There's evidence that shorter bouts of activity are as effective as one longer bout of activity. Start slowly and gradually to increase physical activity levels. As it becomes easier, consider increasing the intensity of the activity. Choose activities that are enjoyable and interesting. The best kinds of activities to do are the ones that you will keep doing. Make exercise part of the daily routine. If the workout is scheduled into one's calendar, it's more likely to become a regular part of the day. Finally, involve family and friends in physical activity. Make coffee time an active time, go to the park with kids, and try holding active meetings where everyone walks instead of sits.